I'm gonna keep letting him play all of them.
Them same tats too.
A eater. Ain't no way.
3 years ago, they've been together for 5 years. That's that same tat. Yeah, my boy in that bitch putting her to work.
Ain't no way.
Before y'all say why we have on the rooms, because we're growing adults and we need our own space. 2,
I just don't be wanting to be around her sometimes.
yeah, sometimes we just need to be like away from each
bro,
other.
like,
Because he gets on my nerves
bro,
and I get on his nerves. And so we need our own space.
She be
And that's
talking
okay.
too much.
Because we grow, we're growing.
She be talking too much. She be all up in my business.
He's talking all this shit, but he be there with me every day.
She be all in my business. She always gotta call me for something.
But yeah, this is our house. We've lived here for like almost a year, right? Yeah. Almost a year.
Yeah. So yeah. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, drop a positive comment down below. And
Positive is crazy. We don't care if you say it or not.
That's a blooper. But
And the best way to lose a king is to try to treat a king like a regular nigga. Like, it would be like a woman, my wife, trying to treat me like a regular nigga. I'm not a regular nigga. I don't make regular money. I don't do regular things. Ain't nothing about me regular.
Lay it on me, J Speed.
Faith. He don't drink. Wait. He don't drink. He don't smoke. And nobody ever asked him why he don't do none of that. Ain't nobody ever asked him about his spirituality or anything. And regardless of what any of you guys say on this damn panel here, ain't nothing bigger than God, bro. I have seen God change a lot of things in my life. And when I had faith, somebody took a chance on me. I was working in DJing in strip clubs. I wasn't the right man to be a father. Somebody took a chance on me and laid a book in my hand. You know what that book was? It was a book written by Elijah Muhammad. Changed my life. So I'm not saying on his side, he's a Christian. We don't speak about that part. God changes things, bro. I know we want to know, we want to think we got all the answers to everything, and we know how everything is going to go, and we see things the way it is, and it's okay for us to talk about it. But the problem with us, and I think in this 2024 and 2025 will be, we ain't got no spirituality, bro, and we ain't got no faith. I'm sorry to bring that to the discussion, but that's the way I break it down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That I would imagine that that's a private affair for him, and he keeps that with his family. You know, so I'm just speaking on the surface level stuff and what we're seeing and why we're having a conversation. It may or may not have God in his life. I have no idea, but I know why I'm upset. You know, I'm upset. You know, and why I'm concerned and why I'm even talking about it is because of what Travis represents. You know, what he represents is what a lot of us share. One, he's a man, you know, and I care about how men are treated and looked at. 2, he's a black man, you know. 3, he's a successful black man. And so when people say, well, what do you care? You know, Shannon was like, well, how much money does he pay in your pocket? It has nothing to do with that. How Travis is treated by proxy is how I'll be treated. And how my sons over there playing Xbox right now will be treated as well. You know, I remember 25 years ago when Will and Jada got married, I was in college. I said, man, they're not going to last. I was wrong. But I didn't know that Will was going to stick it out dealing with the shit that he's dealing with. I was right, but I was wrong. Because I figured somebody that was getting treated like Will Smith was getting treated would have left a woman like Jada Smith. Because you could see it sometimes. Way early on, I was just like, that ain't going to last. And they were like, no, they in love, blah, blah, blah. 25 years later, we're like, damn, Will Smith's still with her, but look what he's gone through.
You can't use
and
that
that's
as
what
an
we
example,
mean by
Shannon, you can't use
well,
that as
hold on,
example.
JSP, hold on.
You
let me wrap it up.
Arranged marriage in
Jay,
Hollywood.
hold on, Jay, let me finish. I just want to, because I just remember something that that Trev said. Trev mentioned that he was a lick. She has a private Instagram page. I didn't know that she had a OnlyFans page. Did y'all mention? God damn. You know, something that you fellas have experienced is women competing with you. A lot of husbands have wives that compete with some women do not want their men to be successful. Some women don't want their men to get fit. You know, I'm in fitness a lot, right? I try to teach older men how to stay fit. There's a lot of women that say, oh, I love your belly. They'll feed you all this food and they'll keep you fat and sloppy. Women will compete because they want attention these days. And they oftentimes resent their man being the center of attention. And you could see it from a mile away. And I think that's what Trev was talking about. And Kenny's right, because he talked about the prenup.
And I said the same thing. I said jealousy. I remember I typed it in because when you guys showed her during when he was hugging people, you know, shaking hands, and she wasn't happy, to me right there, that's jealousy. She's jealous of the spotlight.
I didn't see that, and I didn't see because I don't be in the chat. You know, I never read the chat when I'm on the shows. But you right, Akeem. You absolutely right. I mean, and we know, and we've seen it with you know, the wives that say, "Oh, I wish I sometimes." What was it? What's my man's wife that plays on the Golden State? When she was like, "I miss being a
Steph Curry."
Yeah, Steph Curry's wife. You know, that attention thing matters.
Aisha
Curry. Thank you, Kenny. Kenny was right. He brought up the prenup. Prenups can protect the money. But here's the thing, and this is where I align with what Sweeney's talking about. Prenups can't protect your heart. We're not worried necessarily about Travis Hunter's money. I'm sure that he's going to have the people in place, his agent, his mama, his daddy, his coaches, his homies, that's going to protect his money. Ironclad, he's going to be good, but there's nothing that we can do about his heart. I saw some clips where he looked really downtrodden on the field when you saw that she was having an attitude. And Sweeney touched on that, saying, you know, breakups translate to performance. Breakups translate to becoming a drunk. Breakups translate to drugs and bad decisions and speeding on the highway at 2 a.m. And next thing you know, you on the front page, mangled up in a Ferrari somewhere that wrapped around a tree because you was arguing with your girl. I ain't worried about his bread. I'm worried about his mind. And if you got a woman that's not solid with you like that, and she's arguing with you and she's attitude, she's sitting at a press conference mad that ain't nobody pointing the camera at her and she ready to go, like, why we here? Why you taking, you know, photos with fans and shit? Then, you know, hold on. I mean, we all seen the movie, what was that movie with Jamie Foxx? He's a football player. Any Given Sunday. And he's trying to get his shit together. I got to get these plays right. What the fuck? You want to call my mama? Like, get out of my head. We don't want a young man to be with a woman that's going to fuck his mind up, that ends up fucking his game up, his money. Now he's hurt. He blew a knee out because he's moving differently or looking in the stands to see if she's giving the right approval, if she's clapping or if she's sitting there with her arms crossed.
So what happens if you walk away right now?
He could focus on what he's supposed to do.
No. You just told me for all that stuff that could happen to him about his mind.
Yes.
Now, if she walk away right now and he feel that she's walking away because of the heat or she mentally couldn't handle it, and it had nothing to do with him, what it does to his mind, then?
I would rather, here's the thing. So we talk about
same thing.
I can answer. Listen, first of all, you guys are right. For Travis, there's nothing we can do. Somebody mentioned fire earlier. You can't explain to people what fire feels like. As much as I'd like to describe to you what fire feels like, you have to burn yourself to understand. That's just the way that goes. If he was to lose his woman today, because would that fuck up his game? Probably. But I
could he blow out a knee? Could he blow out a knee going through camp? Could he blow out a knee because he's not thinking right?
Yes, it could.
Could he go and play this game right now, their last game they got to play? Could he go out there and probably break his neck?
Yes.
If that girl walk away from him right now, if he do what we wanted him to do?
Yes.
Thank you.
That's your answer. Yeah, the answer is yes, it could. And I would rather him get that over with now at 20 fucking years old than 30 or 40 or something that's going to dig in deep and trench him, ruin all his fucking future, maybe add some kids to that. Now they're fucked up. I can give you a way worse scenario if she loses, if she walks away in 10 years, J Speed, than if she walks away right now because they've been together for 2.